Hi, everyone. This is Kirsten with Pointe Publishing, and today we are doing an introduction interview with Iesha Wright. She is our newest illustrator. Just started, well, she hopped on with us probably a few weeks ago, I would say, probably about the beginning of March. And we're going to get to know her. And as you know, if you've been watching any of our other introduction interviews, you know that she already knows the answers to the questions because she picked out the questions because we have a scripted reality show over here. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So Iesha, do you want to say hi to everyone in YouTube and social media land?
Yes. So hi, as she said, my name is Iesha. I'm an illustrator, and I'm from Akron, Ohio, and I have a little tiny puppy. That's a fun fact. And yeah, so ready for you guys to get to know me.
And is the puppy is Charlie?
Yes.
Okay.
Little miniature dash hound.
Oh, too cute. And he's going to be free this week?
Yes, this weekend is his birthday. So we're celebrating Easter and his birthday.
Oh, very cool. All right, cool. And congrats and happy soon to be to Charlie. And I know this isn't in your questions. I'm already going to throw you a loophole question here. Does Charlie play into any of your inspiration for illustrations, or have you ever done Charlie kind of illustrations?
He's actually in two books that I illustrated. Just kind of like he's not the main character, but he's in the books or his name's somewhere in there. So like I sneak him somewhere in my stories.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. So the first question we have is when did you first start drawing?
So I started drawing when I was 7 years old. So to be honest, I've always kind of just copied off the Disney movies. My family was a big fan of all animation. And then we used to go to the library all the time. And then I would always rent The Ultimate Spider-Man, which was my favorite comic book as a kid. I used to rent it so much, I try to keep it.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I mean, it's a great comic book. It's like one of the best.
Yeah.
But so anyway, I thought the librarians were the ones that were the artists. And I was like, I want to be a librarian. That's what I want to do if that's their job. But to be honest, my fourth grade crush was the one that said I should be an artist. And that's where I moved from going into art was because of him.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how I got into art.
All right. Well, very cool. What did your fourth grade crush see in your artwork, or was there one specific thing, or you were just always doing it and you were really good at it?
I was always drawing since I was a kid. I was always known as the art kid in the classes. Um, and just to have him tell me I'm a good artist, I was like, yeah, I should do this. And then I just kind of just stuck with it because I didn't know that you can actually do that as a job.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, good deal. Do you keep in touch with this person, or you have no idea who this person is
Oh gosh, I don't know. Honestly, it's so long ago.
out in the world?
Yes.
All right. Well, when you're not drawing, what do you do in your free time?
So usually what I'll do is I like to do a lot of yoga. I like to bake. So like I like to bake a lot of cookies, brownies, cakes, anything like that. And I like to obviously spend time with Charlie, and I also knit and I read a lot of books.
Okay. Oh, very cool. We'll have to send you some of our books and you can do reviews on them. It'll be great. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, for sure.
more homework. Yay.
I mean, I was a nerd. I love doing homework, so I'd probably be happy with that.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, actually, who's your favorite illustrator?
Oh gosh. So I have two. My first one is William Joyce. You might know his actually the most common movie he's known for is Meet the Robinsons, and it's
Oh,
also a
okay.
book. Um, and he has a book called, and it's a long title, but it's about this guy who's like just in love with the books and the library, but his artwork just I love it. It's one of my favorites. And my second favorite artist is Brittany Lee. She actually is a concept artist for Frozen. But I always loved her style. I think she's amazing. And I try to not completely copy off her, but a lot of inspiration is from her.
Okay. Well, cool. Um, Now, your next question is to tell us a little bit about yourself, but you've already told us a little bit about yourself. Do you want to tell us about like your family or
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of my family members, they were either musicians or artists, so I kind of grew up with a lot of art. Um, but honestly, I guess I'm like the one who really pursued it the most out of all my family members. But I was around it a lot as growing up as a kid.
Okay. And do you have any siblings?
I do actually. I have 3 brothers and 3 sisters.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
the
the whole
second
crew.
oldest.
Are
Yes,
are you the oldest, youngest, or somewhere in the middle?
I am the second oldest.
Okay. All right. So you're
Mhm.
still pulling rank on at least 5 other people.
You know, I mean, yeah. um, Fun fact, I was always kind of that kid that was like always getting lost. My mom used to not like that very much, but I thought it was funny.
Oh,
So yeah, second oldest kind of thing.
uh-huh.
Mhm.
Entertainment, you know.
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
All right. Okay. Well, outside of your family, who's the one person or entity that supports you as an illustrator?
I actually, to be honest, a lot of my professors, Susie, Dominic, and John, Anthony, and Lincoln, they actually really brought out my skills more. I really do appreciate what they've done. And my middle school art teacher, Miss Janeo, actually Rebecca Janeo, she was the one that really pushed me to pursue this career. So I really do thank all my teachers that I had in my life.
All right. Have you ever done oh, like a dedication or something? Have you ever thought about putting out just a book of artwork of your stuff and putting a dedication to them or anything?
Yes, I want to, but I haven't gathered enough artwork where I'm like, I want to do it. Like, I mean, I think a lot of artists can speak for themselves. We're our worst critic.
Mhm.
Um, but I definitely want to do that. I want to dedicate something to all of them because they really helped me with my career.
Well, especially for the fact that you can just ramble off their names. That's impressive. You
They
know,
were honestly,
huh?
they were great. I had a great relationship with them.
Okay. Yeah, I would be hard pressed to be like, well, I think my eighth grade teacher was that one person.
Right.
So that's impressive right there that you can just run them off like that. All
Thank
right.
you.
And what is your favorite TV show or film or films?
So, I'll say my favorite animated film is Coraline. It's actually a book, which it is so creepy and I love it. I think it's just I mean, the animation's beautiful, the artwork's
Uh-huh.
beautiful, but the book it's darker,
Mhm.
but I mean, the movie just captures it so well. So I do love Coraline. That's like my favorite top movie.
Okay.
As far as TV shows, um, I honestly would have to say How I Met Your Mother. I love that a lot. I can rewatch that a lot, like over and over again. Tangled the series, and what's Bridgerton. I know
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it's great.
There-
It's a great show. I love Bridgerton.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
books are
Huh?
great too, but the show's great.
Hmm. I enjoy Bridgerton too. And when the first season was over, I'm like, what do you mean there's no more? And then I
Right.
was I was so excited about a month ago. I found the second season, like, yes. And of
Oh,
course the one main guy didn't come back. I'm like, well, anyway. So
I know. I was like, I mean, it's still good.
oh yeah,
He
yeah.
kind of made the show, but it's all right.
Yeah, yeah. So for anyone who hasn't watched Bridgerton, season one's a treat. Season two is still good, but one is fun. Anyway,
Yeah,
but that's
agree.
a whole other story. So, but yeah, when season two ended, it had like 8 episodes. I'm like, hmm,
I
but there's a three
I
coming.
went through it through a day, honestly. Like
It's oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I Netflix binge or HBO Max
mhm.
binge. I mean, and then I put it on my to-do list and then I cross it off like, see, I did get something done today.
I mean, Bridgerton should be number one.
Oh,
I mean, and I feel like we're advertising for Bridgerton. So if you guys
well,
are watching this,
there you go. So
yes.
Anywho, all right, and then obviously you have a web page on our Fox Point page, but where and how do people find you? Because you do also obviously freelance work. Anyone that works with Fox Point can also, you know, it's not a captive person; it's freelance. So, how do people find you?
So you can find me through LinkedIn. Which is obviously Iesha Wright. And also you can find me on my Instagram, which is Iesha_illustration_. So those are the two main things you can find me on, or you can email me at ieshaillustration@gmail.com.
Okay. And definitely on Instagram would probably be the most of your portfolio work, right?
Yes.
Okay, so after you watch Bridgerton, to all the people watching, after you watch Bridgerton, treat yourself and look at Iesha's work. It's
Yes,
impressive.
please.
Yeah, it did not take very long for us to, there was not a lot of hemming and hawing. And so I will, you know, to say, oh, we need to bring her on. That's good work.
Thank you.
For
Thank you.
someone like me who, you know, the best I can do is a smiley face. Occasionally I can draw a stick person. Yeah, Iesha is like a million gazillion times better than me. So,
First off, thank you. I really
oh,
appreciate that.
well, you're welcome. But yeah, if you ever see my artwork, you'll be like,
I don't know, to be honest, art is so subjective. You probably could make a lot of money off of it. Stick figures, I mean, the thing, they're on cars, so obviously they're doing
well,
something.
yeah, that's true. I've seen the bumper stickers with the happy smiley face family car sticker.
See, stick
That's
figures
already been
can do
done.
stuff.
So there you go. Anyway, all right. So those are the questions I have. Can you think of anything else that you would like to say to everyone out here?
I guess I want to say for anybody who's getting into illustrations or art, the best advice I could say is be persistent, confident, and always have an open heart to learn. Learn as much as you can, because it is a fun job, it's rewarding. And yeah, I hope anybody that wants to aspire to be an artist, please pursue it. It could definitely happen.
Oh yeah, and I can say from the non-artistic, the non-talented, the untalented. You know, I apparently don't even have words today.
No,
Okay,
we have emojis now, so
yeah. So for people like myself who are not very good, not even with stick people, illustrators are crucial. They're very important people to know.
yes.
Um, yeah, so yeah, you guys definitely make all of my children's books. I don't think any of my children's books would sell if if I were doing it. People will ask me, did you do the illustration? I'm like, no.
I mean, but and that's the thing about illustration. It's what brings the story to life. And it's obviously what brought me into children's books was reading children's books and comic books. So
Yeah,
illustrations is a rewarding job.
it is a cool job. Anyway, all right. So for everyone out there, do yourself a favor and look at Iesha's Instagram. You will be uber impressed.
Oh,
Great,
thanks.
great work. And all right, so you can find us at foxpointpublishing.com. And again, that's FOXPOINTE publishing.com. The E is only because we're fancy. That is the only reason that is there. And actually, all the information will be in the description below on this video. Everyone out there in the world, have a wonderful and fabulous evening in your neighborhood. And we shall talk with you later. Check out Iesha's work. Again, gorgeous work. And she'll be in some future books, and that'll be really cool. And foxpointpublishing.com. And we shall talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.